Hey guys, welcome to Breaking Food. This video, I want to talk about the OnePlus Open, especially how amazing it is. I mean, I've been not just recently shooting most of my videos on this now, but also editing on this, and this is pretty amazing. So I've been busy a lot, and on top of that, I don't have a really good setup to record long stuff. I end up sometimes shooting everything on my iPhone and editing on it. Sometimes even editing my stuff on MacBook, but in terms of recording aspect, I use my iPhone. If I have to show my screen to show off a video clip or an image, I end up doing a screen record on the MacBook and on my Windows PC. But using this device honestly has been amazing for everything. Let's talk about more in depth. So as phones get bigger and bigger, obviously it's really hard to use it with one hand. And currently I'm using the iPhone 15 Pro, which is a good device as small, but I was going to be worried that this would be hard to use in one hand, especially when it's like having two devices stack up on each other. So far, I've been able to use it with sometimes one hand, and it's been an amazing feeling on the hand, honestly. The actual quality on this device is really amazing. The build quality, the way it feels on the hand, it has this really cool texture on the back. Yes, there's a big camera hump, but at least it made it look interesting with it. So it has USB-C, a dual SIM, tray. It has three amazing cameras on the back, made from Hasselblad. A flash over here, which is a pretty cool flash. As you can see, the OnePlus logo. Up front, you get to see a selfie camera. And there's another selfie camera on the tablet mode also. And unlike any other device, excluding iPhone, you do get the volume rocker, which is pretty cool, but you got this 3-step one. So you got all the way down, so you get every notifications ever and everything else. Midway, only important. All the way top means it completely shuts down all the unnecessary notifications and whistles. You also get the power button, which doubles as a fingerprint sensor, and you get the volume rocker on it. I wish a volume rocker was just like the iPhones, where it was two separate buttons. I had the OnePlus 5T before I ever switched to iPhone. I had the OnePlus 5T, and I had an issue where this was my senior year of high school. I had dropped the phone, and apparently, because this is one solid piece, it did bend inwards. But getting back onto topic, I've been using this as a media machine a lot more, and a lot of photography on this and videography. So far, it's been amazing. I've been watching a lot of contents on this. Honestly, you can't go wrong with it. So this comes for the price point of the Samsung Galaxy Fold. The Fold that turns into the tablet, that Samsung one. For the price of the 256 on the OnePlus side, it's the same price, but for 512 gigabytes. Which, honestly, if you're buying something that expensive, you might as well just pick up this. And then, unlike the Samsung one, it does have stock Android, so it's easier to deal with, no bloatware, and obviously, it's easier to get updates quicker on these than Samsung devices. But it's all preference, honestly, by the end of the day. And what's cool is you can utilize the fold in any way, and some apps utilize the fold aspect to its advantage. So, like for example, YouTube, they utilize a laptop space, and it's pretty cool. So if I have this on full screen, obviously it's pretty cool to see. But then also on top of that, if I go like this, I get this media player. And on top of that, if I just fold it up like that, it gives me more options on the side, which is pretty cool, which I can't really do on this landscape mode, which I wish I had the option, but honestly it's a neat feature to have. One thing I've noticed is because of the big camera hump, there's a lot more tapping, and there's no case that can replace it. What I would have done honestly because of that big hump is honestly made the bag even bigger to add more space for not just the camera rearrangement, but also for a bigger battery life. But how's the display quality? Because this matters a lot. Typically, iPhones have one of the best displays alongside Samsung. Obviously, Samsung being better because they make their own in-house display and they've been rated the best ones in the market. But with iPhone being next, typically OnePlus is not well known for the display quality, but I had transferred over some videos from my iPhone to this, um, and had shared it to friends, and they were so impressed with the video playback, the video playback quality on this, that I had shot on my iPhone onto this display on tablet view and phone view. It's amazing, honestly. But even better is the actual camera itself. It is mild, I would say, as good as a bunch of flagship devices. And I honestly think it's one of those few rare instances where like this is the best all-in-one device where it's not just the best smartphone but also one of the best cameras with the best videography and cinematography and for photography. Honestly, you can't really replace a normal point and shoot for this. This is, in a way, in certain cases better than a point and shoot. Sometimes it even looks way better than the iPhone 15 Pro Max, and sometimes couple of the point and shoot cameras to the point that it looks like it was taken on a mid-range to expensive mirrorless or DSLR cameras. But it was taken on this device, which is pretty insane. Now for now the price tag is still expensive. It is close to I think $1,500. Um, but if you're comparing it to the competitors in the space, the Google Pixel one, it's not that great. The If you compare this to the Samsung Galaxy, it is on par, but for the pricing, you're getting a 512 gigabytes versus a 256 one. So in a way, this is a clear winner. You're getting close to stock Android while getting an amazing price point with amazing, honestly, onboard storage compared to Samsung. The only thing you're really losing out is the fingerprint sensor. Like you're only getting a side power button fingerprint sensor as opposed to the in-display one that you would get with Samsung uh, Fold, and with you know both. I believe Google Pixel has it, but I know for a fact that Samsung has the wireless charger in their folding device. You gain also one of the best fast charging on the market. You can't complain. You're also getting dual SIM capability, which honestly you can't even complain, especially when a lot of smartphones, even from Samsung side, who on the Android side, typically stuff like Samsung and Google Pixel will always stack up in features. They've been removing features ever since the Apple started removing more and more features. You know, come on Samsung, come on Google. You guys were the dominant in stacking up. Honestly, features. This you can't go wrong, honestly. Now, if you really want to blow your money out and get an amazing all-in-one devices, go for it. Be my guest. This is one of the best devices ever. But you can also get better products for it. Maybe even use that money to build up some skills. Maybe upgrade PC parts. Get an amazing camera for that price point. Honestly, something a little bit better than just this. An amazing tablet. Honestly, pay off your bill, especially with this economy. But if you really want to spend your money on something cool and want to get a folding phone, this is the way to go. Honestly, you can't go wrong with the OnePlus Fold. OnePlus has never, ever, ever let me down. Honestly, in the past, they've always, always surprised me. I've owned OnePlus products before. In high school, I had the OnePlus 3 and 5T. Amazing product. Quality was as good as the flagships of the time. Some of them even costing $800. And those price points were so good. The OnePlus N200, one of the best budget phones of all time, and this, one of the best folding phones of all time, with the best camera ever, and the best quality, the best display, and the best processor. Because oh yeah, one thing I haven't mentioned, the microphones are so good. Honestly, you don't have to buy a separate mic attachment. You can film a whole entire movie on this using the onboarding microphone. It's so good. It's so freaking good. This is the phone to get if you need a multimedia machine and you don't have the budget to buy more gear. This is the way to go, honestly. So that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching this video. As always, please stay tuned for more content. I'll put the link down to the OnePlus Open, an Amazon link, and a OnePlus link to it down below in the descriptions. Yeah, thank you for watching this video. Please give this a thumbs up, share this video with everyone else, and let me know what kind of video you want to see next. Stay safe, y'all.